So today, I've come out to the Casper Electric test drive event. In the last video, I mentioned that while it grew from a mini to a compact car, losing some benefits, it gained EV benefits. Today, through this test drive, I'll share more information about the Casper Electric. I've just embarked on the test drive, and unfortunately, it's raining quite heavily today, largely due to the influence of Typhoon Jongdari. When we had the preliminary briefing at the starting point, I also requested that everyone drive cautiously. Today marks the inaugural test drive of the Casper Electric, so I'll just briefly highlight its main transformations. First, it comes with an electronic parking brake and auto hold, which are rare in the compact car class. Furthermore, while the Casper gasoline model's cluster is indeed the same size as the Electric's, the infotainment screen has seen a significant upgrade, expanding from an 8-inch LCD to a more substantial 10.25 inches. This larger display now offers undeniably superior visibility, a notable advantage for a vehicle in this particular class. And having just begun this test drive, the most significant aspect that stands out is its interior spaciousness. Thanks to the wheelbase, which is 180 millimeters longer than the previous gasoline Casper, it boasts a much more spacious and comfortable interior. And while the conventional gasoline Casper model had its gear lever situated in the center of the console, the Casper Electric now features an electronic lever positioned behind the steering wheel. This design apparently allowed this area to shift inward by an additional 45 millimeters, creating even more space. This greatly facilitates easier walk-through access, and crucially, the space previously occupied by the traditional gear lever now conveniently features an integrated wireless phone charger. And there's a V2L outlet at the bottom of the center console. And naturally, V2L can be utilized outside. This boosts electronic device usability both in and out of the car. And based on what I gathered from the recent Casper Electric Tech Talk, the cup holder has reportedly been shifted further to the front. Moreover, the cup holder's size has been adjusted, and one of them is now notably larger to accommodate bigger cups and beverages. It's really pouring today. The current test drive route takes us along Gangbyeon-bok, and the traffic is quite congested, causing significant delays. Let me talk about the second row while driving. Not only the first row, but also the second row has become quite spacious. With the extended wheelbase, the second row's seating position shifted 80 millimeters backward, enabling both sliding and reclining functions. They say it has more legroom compared to the gasoline Casper model. However, with the battery located beneath the vehicle, the floor is elevated by 53 millimeters. This means your knees will be slightly more raised, which I suspect might lead to some discomfort during extended journeys. However, with the sliding function providing 160 millimeters and reclining 14 degrees both forward and backward, you can likely alleviate this by adjusting it to suit the occupant's body type. Now let's discuss the safety features related to driving, shall we? If you saw the previous Casper Electric Tech Talk video, you'd know this, but for those who missed it, they're heavily emphasizing PMSA, which is a safety feature designed to prevent pedal misoperation incidents. When the car is stopped or starting, and there's an obstacle within 1 meter, if you suddenly press the accelerator thinking it's the brake, it activates an acceleration limit and emergency braking to reduce collision damage. Moreover, it features a virtual engine sound system that emits sounds externally, ensuring pedestrians are aware of the vehicle's presence. It also comes with various other driving safety features like forward collision avoidance, blind spot collision avoidance, lane keeping assist, navigation-based smart cruise control, highway driving assist, and rear cross-traffic collision avoidance assist. Moreover, when you activate the turn signal, the side rear camera automatically engages, displaying the view. Honestly, with this torrential rain and all the cars moving slowly, it's a bit challenging to delve deeply into the detailed ride quality. However, to put it succinctly, for a compact car, it truly boasts a remarkably good undercarriage feel for its class. The Casper Electric uses a hydro bushing in its motor mount, which they say reduces driving vibration and steering vibration compared to a conventional rubber bushing. Also, with a dual compound bushing on the rear trailing arm, rough road impact is reportedly reduced by about 20%. Given this torrential rain and all the vehicles moving slowly, it might seem pointless to discuss the NVH, yet I still think it's vital to address this aspect. The Casper Electric reportedly focuses on reducing both low and high-frequency noise. First, they reduced high-frequency road noise by fully covering the rear wheel guards and increasing the thickness of the luggage board. They also optimized the sound damping materials and analyzed the car's body vibrations to reduce low-frequency road noise. In my opinion, it offers the best quietness you can get in the compact car class. Moreover, while it doesn't have double laminated glass, they apparently reduced wind noise by increasing glass thickness and implementing double seals on the underbody, doors, and body weather strips. And what truly astounded me before I even exited the parking lot was that though I can't lower the window now due to the rain, not only the driver's side but also the passenger's side is equipped with a power window. That really was a significant surprise. A car unexpectedly pulled out in front of me just now, so I gave a quick honk, and honestly, the horn sound was remarkably good, not sounding cheap or tiny like you might typically expect from a mini car. In a way, this marks my very first official test drive event for MotoPD, and honestly, it's a bit disappointing that it's raining so heavily. And the ambient lighting, for example, extends neatly along the center console storage space, lending a considerably luxurious touch to the interior. And if you look inside, you'll see a 12-volt socket, along with one Type-C and one Type-A port, providing excellent utility. And the most appealing aspect to me while driving right now is the inclusion of ventilated seats. I tend to get very warm quickly, so I absolutely cannot tolerate not having ventilated seats. It's incredibly unusual to find both driver and passenger ventilated seats in the compact car segment, so in that regard, this aspect is quite commendable and noteworthy. Oh, for a compact car, it even has a front vehicle departure alert. Alright, we're finally out of the traffic jam and have entered the expressway. It does a great job of suppressing road noise from below, and you can really feel how much attention they paid to driving safety. For example, the blind spot camera activates with the turn signal. There's this blind spot monitoring system and also navigation-based highway driving assist, which is hard to find in a compact car. Regarding the drive modes, there are 4 distinct options: Eco, Normal, Sport, and Snow. These are all available for selection. Each time the driving mode is altered, those 4 distinctive dots nestled on the steering wheel illuminate in a varied hue, imbuing the experience with a truly unique and engaging feel, I must say. So, Eco mode displays in green, Normal in white, Sport in red, and Snow in a somewhat light blue, giving it a distinct feel. I'm off the expressway now and driving on regular roads. Even though the road surface isn't great, the suspension feel is incredibly smooth. I wouldn't quite classify it as luxurious, but considering it's a compact car, I believe they've executed it exceptionally well, making it feel quite sophisticated for its class. Currently, a significant amount of rainwater has accumulated on the road, obscuring potholes. I'm proceeding cautiously and slowly, yet the vehicle adeptly navigates these uneven road conditions, offering a notably smooth absorption at the extreme end of the bumps. Due to the limited time we have at today's event, I'll be sure to delve into the design specifics on our drive back. From the outside, it feels distinctly larger than the ICE Casper. If I had to pick the biggest difference from the gasoline model, it would probably be the lighting. It features the same pixel lighting as ION IQ5, ION IQ6, and Casper Electric. Apparently, a multi-jointed robot uses a laser to process the panel, carving out the parts where the lights turn on. Considering this is a compact car, the quality is quite impressive. Full LED headlamps also ensure better visibility than the gas model. From the side, you'll spot a roof rack, which means you can add extra storage space by mounting a roof box or roof bag. Also, above the rear door handle, there's a charming little badge, and you can even install custom badges to match your personal preference. At the rear, you'll find pixel-type LED rear combo lamps and an LED auxiliary brake light. The reverse light is on the bumper, and it's surprisingly bright. It feels like they've paid extra attention to pedestrian safety. The pixel-type auxiliary brake light, positioned on the upper rear, makes it unmistakably clear to everyone behind you that you are currently applying the brakes. Well, today I've introduced you to the Casper Electric. After its reveal in June, its price really sparked a lot of debate across various online communities, didn't it? And when we previously reported on the Casper Electric in our Auto News segment, the subsidy details hadn't been released yet. The regional subsidies have been unveiled. For Seoul, it's 8 million won. For Gyeonggi, 9 to 10 million won. Excluding places like Gyeochang or Ulleung County that offer the maximum subsidy, let's calculate the estimated price based on Seoul, where I live. The Inspiration trim is 31.49 million won. Subtract the 8 million won subsidy, and it's 23.49 million. If you add about 5 million won worth of full options, that brings the total to 28.49 million won. Price is a very subjective matter, so I'll leave it up to you, the viewers, to decide. And with that, I'll wrap up this video. This has been Kim Young-jun for MotoPD. Thank you.